Today, the 4th of June 2020, we want for Leone a table, waiting we learn about the criminal libel law. For say, the inside parliament anymore. That table where they go put them, not the day anymore. And when they ask questions, say, it look like say game they play for make them repeal them. But however, it is between the president of Salon, the parliament of Salon, the minister of information, and the journalist and body when a SLAJ. Uda we think say, look they play games for make the criminal libel law no repeal na Salon. Now that one day we deal with today. Make we give the COVID-19 status update for today. And as so the government of Salon, we want make me, say happen for the past 24 hours. We get 5 new cases. 5 new cases. And the 5 cases then, if we break them down by district, now show the number then come to Bond 1, Kenema 3, Cambia 1. It's been a while, Cambia not come na the spotlight, but however, na the numbers then the one and day, we give 5. Make we see if we able foresee the last time we Cambia become na the spotlight, now be on the 24th. We then be get the index is the 24th of May. Now in Cambia come na the spotlight. Then self join. Then today they don't come back with one person on the 4th of June. But what's interesting now, the number of tests we then conduct now 56. 56. Remember the person who we get here yesterday, the frontline worker, what he be tell we? Or maybe we go say the one the way for do the tracing because now they have a good trace so then get good trace come before lab go get samples for conduct pa. Somebody need for go out there and go meet these people and get a question and answer and before then go say, okay, well, maybe you look this, you look that before. Or for say, they all be taking some yesterday, we only get 56 tests conducted. Even though they don't tell, we say, oh, let the government try for sort the things out, then go walk. But the person who walk out yesterday tell we say, them plan no for go. Some people they go. For saying I make we get low number. 56 tests only conducted. Where since we begin take notes, they write, they join, that's the lowest way we don't ever get number of tests conducted. 56. And we only get 5 positive cases. We come up from Cambia, Kenema, and Bond. Freetown and rural, nothing. Then again, nothing. We're at the epicenter. So I won't be surprised if it be the way all them people are begin go walk back. Then we begin see the numbers then begin go up again. I'm not gonna be surprised. Because maybe, just maybe, now make we see then low numbers then yeah, then this year. So for today, now 5. So I don't know, can we say, oh, well, we don't, the numbers then don't they go down, or we should be worried, say, because we not conduct more tests, now make we get low numbers. We come to confirmed cases. We don't reach now 914 cumulatively. 914. The one they within an isolation center where they respond to treatment right now, or supportive care, if you may say, now 376. 376. The one them we don't recover, now still the total give is still 491, as nobody no recover for the past 24 hours. And the number of death still the 47, as we know lost nobody to COVID-19 for the past 24 hours. The one that were in quarantine now 1,755. The one that we don't graduate, we don't left quarantine, we get certificates, then good to go, now 4,827. If we come by gender, female now 468 and male now 446. If we want one by district, these are the numbers. Bo 47, Bond 29, Bombali 20, Falaba 4, Kailao 19, Cambia 2, Kono 9, Kenema 70, Yerio Kenema 70, Koinadugu 3, Moyamba 10, Putloko 18, Pujeon 5, Tonkolili 9, Western Area Rural 138, Western Area Urban 531. And most of them places here, then districts here, we get COVID-19 positive cases then right now happen during the inter-district lockdown. Make we not forget that. The only one the way they survive right now with 0 case, na Karene. Now they only get 0 case. Just look, Kenema. Kenema will be there 40. Just few days ago, behind Bo, we be get 42. Kenema be there 40, Bo be get 42. Now just 2 difference. See, Usai Kenema don't reach now. Kenema don't reach 70. Whilst Bo in don't reach 47. So you know, see, that area there, something is going on there that somebody needs to talk to them. I be asked the question just now when we start. Say, who that who feel say need for go na Kenema for go talk? Because if you don't they take notice, say, when video then can go viral about people and get confrontation with the one they go pick up people and whatever, for now, we don't see a lot of denial na Kenema. A lot of denial did it. So I be asked questions, say, who that they need for send go Kenema for make a go for go talk to the people of Kenema, say, this coronavirus is real. We really need for take coronavirus first to communities, not only to the radio, not only to the meetings them, no, to community heads, to the demand them, the chief them, the one that we feel say them control area then at the neighborhood them. They need to get involved. And I want to go with waiting Uda Moses Flomo suggest, because now they may at the Zainab Sakin say first lady, we don't call her other name them. I tell her say maybe the minister for well body. Everybody call different names them. And they provoke say just not people, no. But I want to go with waiting Uda Moses Flomo say. I feel say the chief minister, na him for good. The chief minister need for go Kenema for make you go talk to the people and they. Because beaucoup video that we don't come out where the chief minister they try for talk something about Kenema. When I inside Kenema. When I something we go benefit Kenema. So me I believe say the chief minister we told them promise that we don't go promise them na Kenema. We then glad for her. So now I need for go day back. Make you go talk to the people of Kenema, say, coronavirus is real, and we don't lost up to 47 people. We don't lost. So the need for adhere, because right now they don't they third na the list. Na bo na be they third. Now Kenema don't they third. From that day when we get at 27 case in one day, 27. Then we know say Kenema is in for a long run. Is in for a long run. As we can always ask, after we can get the update, we can ask, say, what in government not don't do? What you feel say government for do? As for me, I feel say this coronavirus threat for go now to community level. Community engagement. Yes, then they say social distance, maybe in make the no go community. No, they have to find a way for go to community engagement. Now we come to we program for today. What thing will they deal with today? Will they come deal with the criminal libel law? We from the day we President Bio come, even before he take office, then I manifesto, it be the talk bottom, say, na hat that one day for repeal the criminal libel law. But to date, the president don't take us. Don't take over 2 years and the third year with the worker too, so in all repeal it. And the president don't do your part. He don't do what he get for do. This particular bill don't go to parliament. Uda can go to parliament. Now the Minister of Information. Na intikam, ikirango, ile na table na parliament. After Ileam, then parliament say, then go talk about this bill, make them see how they go handle them, make them repeal them, make them turn over, make them pull and commodity fail. That's now waiting President Biobi don't say, and waiting the parliament need for do. That's the needful. Okay. We feel say everything be the go on. Not until yesterday, we will learn say the bill not in a parliament anymore. The bill not in a parliament anymore. The bill long commodity. How we commodity? Question them be ask. So we self one ask question say, if how the president say he go repeal am, how he don't do so far, say he don't do what he need for do, they don't send and go parliament. But parliament not do their own part. Would they wonder if the Minister of Information be playing your own part? Well, now he don't pull press release. I go can't read the press release for we. For say him be the playing part. Then he make you wonder say what in SLAJ him be they do. We na then get for benefits. We na everybody get for benefits, but more or less they go for SLAJ because na they then able babs them small. The Minister of Information say from the first day, then still they talk that say government of Sierra Leone, President Bio in government ready for repeal this particular bill. But then he say talk, now the action, now we want for see now. You hear what he say just now, right? Okay. Make we listen now, make I read for we, waiting the press release say from the Ministry of Information and Communication. It say press release. It say the attention of the Ministry of Information and Communication don't capture something. It don't go to something where concern the withdrawal of the bill we entitled the Public Order Amendment Act for 2019, where then be go table at the well of Parliament on the 14th of November. Yeah, you 14th of November 2019. 14th of November 2019. Because we're not going to just know people and say, oh, na for Corona. look for Muslim, then we don't table and a parliament. But let we continue. He say, this was only made known to the ministry, themselves, then be only for hear this through the media by the leader of government business and the chairman of the parliamentary committee on appointment and the public service during the radio interview. Then that person will talk just now, but that interview they will play. Then say, na so themselves take care. Na so themselves take care. Okay? Then say, they want to remind we. Say, if we can remember, say, the following the presentation of the aforementioned and the history they talk about the Public Order Act 2019, then be can go na the well of Parliament and other be can go na the Minister himself of Information and Communication when Mohamed Rahman Swaray. And Parliament be say, then go all world force for debate time due to parliamentary recess. Say then never go force go half time, so then go all world force before they can talk about this particular bill. That's on the time where they care and go. Now the arrangement and agreements and the will be there between Parliament and the Ministry of Information and Communication. It says since that Sunday, the ministry and in partner them. I wish they can able for tell we Uda na the partner them. Rather than they're just left with so like that for me could they guess Uda na be the partner them, will be the work with the Ministry of Information and Communication. But however, they say the ministry and the partner them be they engage various stakeholders them, including 1, the Parliamentary Oversight Committee, 2, Law Officers Department, 3, Independent Media Commission, 4, SLAJ, and waiting, and all the body them way SLAJ they watch over, and the general public on the repeal process. If them be the work with all them people there, how then to go with this thing I do? Where then say na through the media back na then say fieri. Or because of Corona, everybody be don't go have time. Make we continue. Then say, then wish for reiterate. Make we understand. Make we clean. We yes, fine. Make we hear. Make we understand. Say government through the Ministry of Information and Communication. Then family then go put them foot down. Trianga 1. Then committed for repeal Part 5 of the Public Order Act of 1965. As reaffirmed as President Bio be talking back for assure we say in go repeal am, where be talk na the state opening of the 3rd session of the 5th Parliament of the Second Republic of Sierra Leone on the 28th of May 2020. The 28th of May, President Bio be in a Parliament. It talk back about this thing. The parliamentarian then they would be the talking that, would be the knack table. Not trying to say then get plan for pull this thing back and do. If we the president be the talk them be the clap and knack, we be reach that side, the wait men and not tell and say, pa we get for throw and do. But they no good one. Now continue. The ministry wishes to assure its partners, this partner herself, and the general public that the bill entitled the Public Order Act Amendment Act 2019 and the Independent Media Commission Bill 2020 will soon be tabled before Parliament following the recess. They say then they assure we say, then they can go Parliament back. But you know waiting me I hope say when the Auditor General, because now through them we can able know how government spend money. Because if it be say the Ministry of Communication can incur charges or expenses for take care of this particular bill, then at the taxpayer money, now in the poil so. Say them they don't go time before, now they say for go time back, and then get for start the process all over again. Then get for pay other than they pay for do what not. I think say we need to do better in this kind of economy. But make a count, Usman Toli. Make we waiting in get for we. Yes, Usman Toli, you get the platform, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Triple A, and welcome to everybody. As I've been saying yesterday, I like some of them topic here they bring at the forum because most of them topic here they're quite sensitive and then they educate me a lot. They learn a lot from it. And this is one of them topic and they were quite sensitive. To start with, he asks a very good question. The question that would have for blame. Is it the president? His Excellency the President? Is it SLAJ? Is it the Minister of Information, Rahman Swaray? Is it SLAJ? Who have for blame now? And what you do, you bring all the evidence, all the information we don't get from all the different stakeholders them. What did they say? So it's up to we now for law kind side, law dive from all this information where it don't come. Now what I will start, I know say some people have not been there where you start this program. So first I will look at what in the criminal libel law, the basic what in behind this whole law they about. And then I will look at the critical part now for analyze some of the issues then where it connect to this criminal libel law. Well, part of the Constitution, we're in part 5 of the Sierra Leone Public Act, Order Act. It criminalize anybody will make a publication where they defame somebody. So if you publish something, we're not true. You just try for pulp something. Yeah? The law say, then for all you and criminalize you. And that, then for either send you to jail, a maximum of not more than 2 years, or then fine you. Basically, neither the criminal libel law. Yeah? Not for public something way no say this not true, and that it try for defame something. That publication they not true. It try for defame whether the government or somebody with an high authority or anybody. So the law say, and for all you for that publication day, then fine you or then put you in a jail not exceeding more than 2 years. Yeah? None of the law. So, but this law, it targets mostly the journalists them. Because most of the time we know say, under normal circumstances, mostly, now the journalists them, now then they make most of the publications them. Yeah? So, we see a lot of journalists them, they're not imprisoned. They're not imprisoning a lot of journalists them. Man like, Tamba, Bayo, them people in the, Bye Sise under the previous government, them man and they all been on go prison due to this law. So during President Julius Maada Bio in campaign, he made a campaign to journalists them. Say, when in kind of power, he go make sure say he get rid of, he abolish this thing, stop him. He take him out of the Constitution. Because say this year it affect not only the journalists them, but people them as well. Me and you back, it affects me. But as I said, mostly, now the journalists them, now in this thing they affect. And they try for break it down as best as possible. Yeah? So now the campaign is where, the campaign, and even promise the journalists them, say it give them money, it support them with some fund. So that was a very big commitment when the president did make. And they talk all over the place. So we know about this. Now, let me dive to some of the issues that you raise, I feel say, are very sensitive. But before I go into that, the journalists, they don't make a lot of attempts for let them abolish this thing. They don't go up to High Court level, Supreme Court level. You know what in the court say? They say this law, impose any imminent threat to the journalists them. So let's not worry about that. Look at this. These are some of the things that we can talk. We get try for build strong institutions in our country today. Yeah? And for build strong institutions then, the institution was supposed to be independent, you get for be independent. Yeah? That is one of the only ways then we will build strong institutions. You don't see a lot of people and don't imprison them because of this law, where somebody they try for express in freedom of speech. We don't see that. Boku them. Na salon. We don't see boku people and not imprison them, especially the journalists them, because of this law. Now they don't come with this law to the Supreme Court, fully aware, say this one is not good for democracy. What did they say? They say, pose any imminent threat. So therefore, they dismiss them. It's trouble. So to be honest with you now, somewhere around 20th of November 2019, or somewhere around November 2019, yeah? 2019, the cabinet will comprise the president, the IG, then send this thing to parliament. Yeah? November 2019, then send and go parliament. That the president say, me don't do what I'm supposed to do. I've been telling her, say, I did do this. So now let's do this there. Let's send and go parliament. Let parliament, no say parliament, and they make law. So now they send and go parliament. For let parliament go scrutinize them. Let them make the amendment. So that it become the Public Amendment Act. So when I send and go there, it did from November, 2019. Now we talk about June. Yeah, Parliament sessions upon sessions in Parliament, they're not able to finalize the bill. And you listen to one of the people that will talk. He said this is a very important bill. And a bill where His Excellency don't lay much emphasis on. So we've been expect Parliament for address this issue because it's urgent. And remember how important it is, the freedom of expression. People can get right for criticize the government. Me and you, not only the journalist, will get right, for all the government accountable. Just like what we do so. We get right for the ask the government. Yeah? That is all what you will try for talk there. But when they send go this bill to Parliament, what you then go do, then just go play with us, don't they? And tell them do a recess. Then go on break or holiday or whatever you call it. Yeah? So they're not able to do them. And when they interview this leader of the present government, or the government business, when Yuma, in talk say, he say when a bill don't pass more than 3 months, then he start all over again. Or he asks for a consensus. Yeah? So because it don't pass 3 months, so he start all over again the process. That is to say, the cabinet, send them back, go to Parliament, then before Parliament they begin back for Sigom for talk about them. Yeah? And the criticality is now, we'll get is this, yeah? We know, say, the country is in a state of emergency. Yeah? We get this COVID-19, they go on. And sooner or later, the time they fly, elections, they come back very soon. So you think, say, this thing will happen? We don't pass 2 years already where this government can come. Yeah? This now the third year will go so small. Very soon we go 3 years. We get state of emergency, we get COVID-19. We get so many other issues. Voting take parliamentarians then. You know, if we were asked the question to the parliamentarians then, why make them delay this process? Now, you know, the team we are the try for talk now. Because when you listen to the journalists and back, another part of the story, SLAJ, then now they champion the whole thing because now the more this thing they affect, yeah. Then say, we then send this thing to Parliament, so Parliament asks them for make some safeguards. What in that mean? It means say they get for assure Parliament say they will behave responsibly. If that is to say, if they revoke this bill, that is for, if they get rid of this bill altogether, then get for assure Parliament say, then they behave responsibly. Then they become responsible, then they do responsible journalism. They say they want that one day. But that is not the issue here. Yeah? When you say they do something, do them. Yeah? These people, you don't tell whether they ask for this. Yeah? And I believe, say, you know, we get responsibility, not only the journalists, but we as citizens, for bring the government into account. You listen the other day, the Minister of Economic Planning, yeah? He said we citizens then, we are part of the implementation process. Yeah? By questioning the government. Yeah? A lot of time with the Kanaya, when they put the government into account. You know, I believe say, you know, if President Bio don't assure the people, me, I don't know, na me own tennis. Yeah? I believe say, in don't do your own part. I don't know now if anything there underneath, but in don't do your own part, first of all, for, you know, organize this thing and send and go to Parliament. That is what he's supposed to do. But again, he will ask, is it serious? Because today I also read a piece from Lima, you know, because the journalists then believe, say, you know, the government get a greater role for play, for try for push this thing forward. But Lima, they argue, say, they say the journalists then they play a double standard. That is to say, there is say the government is in the, I mean the parliament, which is the legislative body. He say it will be independent. That the government, which comprises the president, not for tell Parliament what he for do. That he don't do your role by passing this thing to Parliament. So he not for put more again, voting and voting not happen. Yeah? So that in the try for argue. But however, the journalists then still argue. Say the government put some seriousness inside here. For put some seriousness. And I believe say, you know, there are instances them. We all know. Although they say, well, the government, we don't see instances the way the president they interfere with the work of the legislature. We don't see Ambakutem, you know. So, to me, for example, let's look at some of the examples then. Recently, you know, where they don't pass, let's say, therefore, all judicial system, the court system for suspend. He plead on behalf of the court system for let them speed up some of the cases then. So this one is just, if you want to do the same thing, you can plead back. You say, look, you know, this is an important one, a thing where I don't commit myself. I don't promise electorate them. Say, where I can have power, I go do this here. Then therefore speed them up. It's not just about playing games. I don't know if in games the president said they try for play with for say, you know what, I don't send this here. Because at the end of the day, you know, them parliamentarians and they, I believe, say the government at the moment, yeah, now get majority in a parliament. You get majority in a parliament. We don't know what thing we don't play underneath. Why they don't take us serious? Because we all know, say, this country, when are we country, when are Sierra Leone, then they talk about the independence of the legislature. But at the end of the day, if the government get majority in a parliament, then get where then they play the game. They will just say, you know what, we don't send this tier for not just satisfy the public, but we don't worry about Tamo. This is why you expect, for the other opposition party to stand up and say, look, this tier, they're not table on a parliament. But let me be honest to Tuna. You see the criminal libel law, members say successive government after government, they don't just ignore them. Because to them, any government with a kind of power, it just favor that government day. Basically. Because it just protect them. They are not write anything against them. Protect their government day. So to those parliamentarians or whatever, it's good for them. It's good for them, but it's not good for the journalists. It's not good for the ordinary citizens. So maybe I will say that is why they are not taking it serious. Because other political parties, they stand a chance, they will come back to power, will still keep this law for their protection. So why we worry about it? There are important things we can worry about. But you go see the seriousness, the frustration with the journalists then, the citizens then. They want to let this thing, a lot of people, they not suffer under this act. They need for repeal. So therefore, I think is important. But I believe I blame both Parliament as well as that of Cabinet for voting the happen. So SLAJ, they not say this thing, they are their own interest. And obviously there is no way for where they will go delay them. They don't see a lot of people have been in prison when a journalist them, when some of the finest journalists. When you think about a man like David Tom Bayo, they don't imprison them because of this same libel law. Bye-bye to say, their man all be don't go under prison during the time of Anes by Koroma. So they will want to let this thing, let them settle it once and for all. So now that number one put my tribute today. Thank you very much, AAA, and I really appreciate you. Thank you. Except if there is anything you want there,
I thank you, Rahman. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, Usman, you get the platform.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah. The update has been all right today in terms of what you able to give out. I don't mean it's okay, but the information you don't give so it's all right, and everybody go understand them and go no say yes. Now so when I say don't fit for them, we able for split them to district level and percentage by weekly, so that we're not going to do maths, we're not going to find. So they don't really cope with that side there now. So which is very good. When I said when they give voice for that day. And then they still apologize regarding this money issue when they blame somewhere na they the problem they. But then the driver say now both parties might not get communication problem, or now both parties they not get until they be understand at the same time. But you know how to draw a line, see na one side you go blame. But all of a sudden, of all of it, he decided to apologize, say, on behalf of Leone organization, Leone group. So he apologized to the people. So obviously, we don't have people that we concerned for giving money now. We then not get hands into much. We don't really know. We know them in terms of knowing them, but in terms of what they do in principality, who for law we see what they do in practice. Now they the area they now. In principle of the part B of the or the 1A, 9 are the one say then they say that they can't give money. Okay, what about your principality of voting? We know they see why the money not they go to the other side. We don't see the one who they don't say now for this and this, but only hope say there is something where they will get for come up with. What will be like one structure. We'll get her or we'll not get her. Will they wait for this or will not wait for this? So that they were able to know. But I don't know if I saw the stories then will they go till next week. But I only hope say that area they God will help somebody will come with rectify them, we will know this and that thing, they will pay whatever they get for pay. Then regarding this issue na Kenema, now that I be able to talk to them, but some places today the line they get for just cut off.
Yes, I think we will be there at the Zoom with the Yeri self, but out there they not be the Yeri. Now it make me say someone take part, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Even as I see can't today, but it go back quick. So, but I will see tomorrow again. And I therefore tell them what I tell them the other days. Now, when they go Kenema, the reason why una been get a problem, I don't see them they do something similar today over Sarah Network. I think Mr. Gevao holding a bow. Then we ask him, even though not all mass are big cheat, but he try for help people in our online. But what people they try for understand, they know they believe because of these two issues, the Kuwait and the die man who don't die, who later then take it, boy and giam, all those things that they build them. But they don't even get prior to this, well, we not just believe in our government, but that's not what's surfacing. So when then can erupts now, it just can't give substance to what they say. They say, what do they say? Look, Kuwait don't do them. But the problem, they forget, say, Kuwait, now different method they use, blood and other thing. And the other side, when they don't help people, they know the salon we don't get this year. After that Ebola time, they may just change the chemical and other things to do. So the other country, they only because they're not going to get the sickness. Not because they're not for able to get them, but they're not being need and they. But we've been lucky. Now expensive machine, despite the expensive, but because WHO, that people are sorry during that time of the crisis of the Ebola, then they struggle for find out, they bring them. So some of the countries then get few. They don't be Boku. So if they can help the check of even Southern Europe, they don't get them. They only buy them now or for put them in a standby and few labs. But once they get that mass, they not be there. Now they buy them, install and train more people. They won't be get them. But the problem is how they know they ever tell people them where we bought picking, where something happened, they forget about it and go to the next chapter. Then get for they left a legacy of anything as alone. Like in those days, when you could do something left in history, say I pass, you go na civic, na library, or na they call the place na museum, then get for look the information then they. The information then get for the day. Not only na the offices that's archived, but some of them go come for educate the public education. Whether they do so, like I wrote in work so, public health education. Then they bring some of them things there. People that did a library go see her, or people then go even get a pot where they go see no type and like we will see them in a copy, we will be able to forget them. But because of the system of the internet, we'll see well, what about hard copies and then begin to listen at schools. So people then they know what thing happen. If this thing happen at all, then therefore they think about these things. People then they know. Inside people are difficult for know. Other place, the people then can know because of then they see the technology, they go around them every day. But here, it's alone now only the past few years, even telephone come. Now only after 12 years they go now, mobile phone coming, WhatsApp begin to come inside. So when you see in between this period, they get forget a long time people they get for used to another stage of understanding the fact how we find them. So then they say for step up. If they're gonna kill them, they go try help the people them, tell them the villages, and I did them first get the first machine wherever plants. Now let them go pull and later then bring on a bow during some time because of technology and space. But later back, they plant one for the day. And I didn't even begin the study about this Lassa fever. Till they lost somebody there. So all those things, they try to tell the people that they know. So if something can, I know go surface them place and begin the riots, or they begin to go so, they begin to go so. But would I get voice, like I say no more, if I ain't able to go there, it will be fine. Because at this stage, you don't have president, just get for go tell them. They get for teach them, but they get for trouble go tell them, and they find out for begin teach them how they do so. Then the only problem, if we will solve that problem, that area, or else it will continue without the not space so, then they defy authorities. So you get for come up. So by the time then they forget, carry my day and I did the boundary. So who will know who side go the left back, incubate, or something come up again, or who knows? Because then they need forestry. When you look at the geographical area, not far there now they go towards the Gola Forest. You get the Mano River Union Yanda River. So all those things, so let God just help nobody understand them. They're able to go address this thing as soon as possible. Then they find potholes and ways and for the teach people them. Anything important, they teach them regarding they teach the journalists and the terms and other things they will do. But teach again some other substance where they inside the thing. If you know that anything you go and they doubt, you give out to the public. So they will be able to try to cope with them. If not, it will be a big problem for other things than tomorrow. They go for the hiccup, then wait, they can address this, or spend extra money for letting them just sensitize on this. Where that money for them go on other side, based on what they don't keep for people and their memory and brain. The one that will not go to school, they fair way for they teach them. The one that will go to school, they teach them. So when they will go to school, and they help them people and because message is spread now. When you see that message spread na Kenema, When at the same thing, they will find out, people then will recruit like and just organization for big peace. But no on them now. Not about the people who they defend at the groups. They go know that are the people who they send them message there. It will take a while, but they must know. So then people are going to know and they believe in each area, they tackle them, tell them, then say they disseminate the message, well, this will happen, no one work one hand, and this we don't understand, and so it will be. Then disseminate them, but even they will take a while now because if we don't go as a negative one, for put and now put the positive information, it will take away, it will better than the left and so. Then I'm your advice, no more, I believe, say, then we'll get for take up, for them, we're able to tackle this year, or else we'll get a problem in Sierra Leone. So now we don't take that side. Who I believe see them going to understand. Let us continue just for follow the steps the government give it, what you will do and what you will not for do. So that we'll be able to fight this COVID for Common Salon. Then regarding this lawyer, so I think there's something really wrong there in terms of humanity. How then they put laws them. They laws them. It's very difficult for let people and we say they don't change them. But based on waiting, then they feel say people get for passive. Then they forget that side. Then they look at the area outside people and waiting no more. They go can't say. Then go take for them go fit this. But then they always wait a time when not right. But now they know say we don't say that one. They never walk so long time to this stage. Lord will rush and now everybody will say well, me not be at this area. Now this side are cover. Me not in this area. This side are cover. When whether they say forgive the cover, we don't know if he competent enough forgive a copy of say now so the thing for be or now the law where they behind the law now they say it will open a loophole because that make them change them. So that kind thing they everybody they look for say now young convenience it will work but it not will work for the masses because side they will take the day because like right now what they happen. So if you say go middle you go right say now this person I don't do this or this person don't do this other side. You don't know. Now, for even that step between, they don't know whether they disperse the finance or whether they disperse them. So the finance, they get problem. So because of this thing now, it reflects on the other side. So the same thing with the law. If that side, they will side they know say that this reason why, then they will make people know. When they go, they hide them, but people then go, they know say that this. Because then, some of them might only have two options. They might either say because somebody not competent for do the work in terms of paperwork, or then they fear say if we left this lawyer so now so therefore happen with we go open we go make things exposed and they not go find. So not put a line where the people will go say they not go do and so severe for the right to not for right. Now for this liability law day. Thank you very much for giving me the platform and I thank all the listeners them. They God continue for bless we.
Thank you very much, Usman. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, okay, God bless you.
All right, you too. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and side. Call from, please.
Yeah, Triple A, Namin, Omar, they call from Los Angeles.
You get the platform, Omar.
Triple A, them people there, they know what they do. The Minister of Information or Parliament or Marabio, they all know what they need to do. They're all a bunch of jokes. In fact, that Parliament, I don't even know why would they call them Parliament. We should call them kindergarten. Then in a preschool, we don't really listen. This last time will be a good address. The way they behave. Even though we don't see another parliament, they wouldn't defect. The parliament they need to behave. So they ain't in a preschool. Then they get a headmaster there. Who are the speaker of the house? Then people there, they don't use for arrest journalists. Then. During Ernest by Kroma time, one other journalist boy they call Mambutim Kago. Now a blogger. Now in front of CID, they didn't grab him because of what he write or what he can go to. Because now one of the contributors then with AYV on front page and also this day in front of CID, they didn't grab him. What he happened to that young bubo couple of months ago, Salu Tijanjalo, just because he questioned the chief minister, they go grab him back inside office. Now then, they left for the do. Now the same people, I don't know why we not able to get this wrap around our head. Long not the fed for them two people, yeah. APCS, everything are the same people, and then they think the same way. Then they think, why then, anytime we Mother Bio send any type of bill that our parliament, then the fed for them pass. anything where Mother Bio send under the fed for land pass. Why this? Because this not the SLPP, even though I don't know if they 1 or 2 votes ahead of APC, but anytime where Mother Bio says something and that the champion. Try the way the finance minister send paper then they for me kuku jumuku for let Mother Bio go they spend money with enough for the questioner. Let me pass up. Anything where Mother Bio send then they fetch for pass up. Why this one? Because if that SLPP side, because they say na the agenda, anything where Mother Bio they na the agenda. Well, if not true, no Mother Bio na send this. In sign them, they send them. Why they not pass them? That just tell you say something fishy. Then people are the same people. Let not be for say the government, then they can't come off flag, they talk to me like say, then they in favor of this thing, but undercover, then they put word to the member of parliament and say, we don't send that, for law with them not clear, say, we're not there in favor, but we're not hold on there. Something fishy. Because everything when Mother Bio been sent, then people are then they paid for pass up. Then they even beg for pass up. Why this one? And I say now, it's not to hear people and they call them on the cover say, "Una hold on, we just want because we don't tell the public say we're in favor of this thing, but una hold on, something fishy." That's not me, brother. Thank you very much. Let me help the country.
Thank you very much, Omar. Thank you. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
My name is Sasefa from Tennessee. Hello, how everybody did.
You get the platform, Sophie.
The constitution today about the coronavirus of Kenema Obo. I support the idea of the minister for going to talk to the president. The last time where I called Naya, I talk about how the one the way they before, where the population they look up to. Then get for teach the people them life skill. Life skill come with a lot of things. Come with management, come with community, government, everything. One person cannot do it alone. That's not one. 2, if they talk about that bill, to pass that bill, Mother Bio don't pass the bill up to the parliament. If then they tell me in Africa about parliament decision, I'm not too convinced. Why? Because African presidents, not the tradition, not the representative, not the chief of staff, not the everything. What they then decide say nine for B, nine the B. I not talk about only Mother B. I talk about African presidents in general. In general, what they say nine go B, nine go B. In nine the president now all they put the blame part. If he in one for a good thing can at the country, this thing will don't happen. So now Mother B nine do am. It just they go ahead and do am. Me not think say African president if they want to let something happen, the parliament go hold it. I'm not too convinced. I know now yeah, they can do that. The parliament for Africa in general, now the president now get the most saying. But the only thing what they say about Sierra Leone 2 parties, now the same product with different label. SLPP then get label, green label with 4 letters. APC then get red label with 3 letters. Now the same people then. If we wish Sierra Leone want for let Sierra Leone change, then to label there, then get for go aside. Then it can be the same people. It can be the same ladies and same men, same picking there, same wife there, same husband there, but with different label. For APC and SLPP, now the same product with different label. That's all my contribution today.
Thank you very much, Safi. Thank you.
Very welcome.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, I'm from Morocco. I call from Algeria, Tripoli.
Yes, you get a platform.
Yeah, actually, like me, the science, the president, if not true, say the president being passed this bill with all seriousness and all he has to make this bill able to reach in parliament. I believe say in responsibility, if I don't trace and ask why up to now this bill not able to reach in parliament. Because I believe say back the bill not reach in parliament, make parliamentarians are not even able to put more span because I'm waiting go to parliament, parliamentarians will put more span. But bill they not see they not able to put more span.
The bill le parliament already, Famo. The bill le parliament. They don't table the bill at parliament on the 14th of November. The bill is there.
Well, still me I will cast blame back to the president because the president get the vet to power for make impose to the Speaker of the House for make them look into the bill. Well, the game go there between the president and the Speaker. Me, the say the whole thing where they go don't do that for make the president puts a picture ahead of where at least they know where we cast to them. Let they blame it to the Speaker because like the Speaker now a different bodies on him. You see, let no go talk say the president be make a promise we enough fulfill. But like me, they put the blame to the president and the Speaker. Because if the Speaker not able come with the bill and publish them out for make the parliament debate on her, the parliament not just able to debate on her where the Speaker hold on to the bill. And the president get the mandate for ask the Speaker why enough for pull the bill out. Because I believe c'est the whole problem. So like me, they say the president and the Speaker are they give him the pamphlet within the two sides and the. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Famo. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, people, I mean, I'll sign on them. They call from London.
Yes, Alusa, you get a platform.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Yeah, I will let's talk first about the coronavirus. The updates them way they give very solid. At least we know exactly what thing they go on in the country. The people in Kenema, we don't know what are the problem. Why make the sick one be the second, place where they affected more. We don't know what are the reason. The one they went at the well-body people and the government. We ask them, make them concentrate there so that it not go worst for the people and they. If it worst there, it will be the worst for the entire country, And everybody in Sierra Leone will always remember say this is raining season, and raining season now they get cold. So we all know say the cold, the symptoms of this sick, most of the symptoms now like a way we all be say they get cold now, cold symptoms and the one in the. So we have to avoid the change the way they make when they get cold, especially this rainy season. So the advice and will be to people and let people follow within the well-body people and their advice. Say that's all for do for make the coronavirus not go spread per week, And then if I can come to your topic, let's say the question we ask for me on my own side where I look at them, I will support this last caller, which he say, I don't go say I will blame the president, because like as I said, veto, yeah, get veto, but not to everything, it will be just come veto like that. People can get for decide and talk about that. I blame like the minister we go to the parliament, because I don't know anyway if what are the seriousness of the minister we go the bill in parliament, how he able for like discuss with other parliamentarians plus EU members them, because if he then get majority, then other parliamentarians and they will support them. No matter what, that bill they then go able for repeal them and then do the corrections the way they're supposed to do. They then get for do correction, because like waiting somebody they say earlier I will know when them be the interview and 98.1 we say then for wipe them off entirely. They're not going to wipe them off, but let them just do the changes. It go better. But if the minister not put that pressure, we go to parliament. So maybe I make the other parliamentarians and not take them serious because arguments no the somebody they argue for the bill. Then go time they don't take them seriousness. So maybe I make them kick her out. So, but when they don't pull out now, we say they go and back. Maybe if we apply that method, they for say, okay, you know what, this bill is very important. Let we do if we will not repeal and say, but let we do some corrections and the way we see a danger for freedom of expression. Because not for journalists and not for everybody, a danger for freedom of expression. So let we reduce them. If you do that day and it tries to make the other parliamentarians, they understand exactly what is the driver, maybe they go support them, But at the same time, say something, give pressure. It make this thing not happen. But let we put on that way, they say, okay, now give pressure. Now they not accept for repeal or whatsoever. Usman Toli, if he says something about, I don't know if he say the judges, then say they're not, the SLAJ are not for worry because they not get no imminent threats to them. So they're not for worry. So if he not get imminent threat to them, it means say because libel now when you lie for somebody and when you lie for now you make it feel shame and you make something happen to them where you say no go happen to you in a libel. So if you want the journalist where they report now they give correct information, correct report, and if you say that law for worry you, for worry you just like me as a citizen. If me no say I don't get for use any bad word for somebody within a power or somebody within a higher authority, or even the normal man who they work on a street, I know who can lie, say that you thief, we know to you thief, then tomorrow make you go kill yourself. Now me get a problem because I don't make you don't shame and disgrace, So I don't believe say the journalists they need for worry, AAA. Let the journalists.
No, they need for worry. That particular one, they not at all, sir. Because
well, what in the thing way really? Because if you have for just the libel no more, AAA, because the definition of libel is when somebody lie, he says something seditiously against you, something way right for let's say against you. Wait now against you, then say you no go feel good, maybe you go shame and then you don't discredit me. You don't make, because of you don't say that in the me, who will be the benefit from straight away they don't cut and off me. So I don't begin lose something them because my character don't they tarnish, now in a libel. But if a journalist then give report about something when a reality thing, AAA, trust me, and this is what they report now too. If you then go that journalist now them by wood, that's not just advantage for nothing.
Well, now exactly. Now that one that we talk so now in some politicians they use against. That's exactly why that law did it. Because who that get the power, now get the might, now get everything. So even if not to the journalist rights, the person feels say that journalist they come at him, he feel like saying a libel. Say then they find out say no to libel, the journalists in name and everything don't go down the drain. So, but if that they don't come out, then yes, waiting then they ask for, say they need guidance and all those things. It's necessary. Say they need for make journalists them be responsible in reporting. Before you put out things like that, they go as far as for verify and do all what you get for do. But however, the law supposed for commodity because now way it commodity, now the journalists go able for doing work at peace. When it did it now, the person will get the power, still get the authority for make it change the journalists in Leone place. Just one call. We're talking about Africa here, brother.
Yeah, AAA, I know. Not true what you talk about. It look like say the police themselves get a role for playing sire because if somebody, let's say for example, a journalist don't say something about somebody, the first person where they get involved na police, and then the first involved because now they get for go do the investigation. So if the police then go do the investigation and then find out like what they say is Africa, man. It's just too hard for let you go able for fight this libel business in Africa because it's too much. Because the police have get a greater role for play. If you go there and find out say what in the journalist talk na reality, then what you the police for do now? Now for go arrest. If you're a minister or anybody who cause havoc, whether na in a government or not in a government, that's what it's supposed to be. But now, because now Africa, it's difficult. It did not by God in power no more the journalists and they survive. But me, I ask the minister, will they ask him please make a go with this bill back in the parliament any wording, any wording with the inside that building or inside that, because it's not a bill right now, with the inside that particular law, you understand? Any wording where they put inside it, may them fit for pull that wording where it will be say that wording, they be a threat to the journalist then. You understand, eh? So that's when the journalist then will get peace of mind. Because no fine when they give the information, the news, then get threats behind and say, hey, if I talk this, they will go hold me because of I don't say this. And in reality, I talk about then they go hold me. So when them pull them, if they pull them wording in the way they disturb them, maybe the journalists themselves will get peace of mind at the country, But trust me, if the journalist sees something in reality, it just get for talker. It just get for talker. You understand? So when it talker no mean say you for go deal with them. Why you not keep that information for let the journalists not go see them? So that's the question, But for me, on my own point of view, I still, because the thing go and come back, then I go put the blame to the minister. Say me, they blame the minister because the minister, now go to the parliament, and I believe say the seriousness of in the minister, now in go make the one the next way they give any word for say, okay, let's talk about this. Now in go make the one and say, okay, well, let's listen what in the minister, let's vote for this thing, or let's not vote for them, But they need for take and seriously anyway, AAA. But if they not take, if they pull out now, waiting again will be the thing.
No, they say that they can walk on and then they can go back.
Well, they are let them work on them because the minister, I know they blame anybody, but the minister, they blame.
Okay.
Even parliamentarian, they oppose and say, you understand, eh? Any kind of the minister, this kind of like forgive me no more, but they blame him, say, now for press, if you really want to change them, please, now for press, because now in go and they. They say, no, how the ballet, the devil, by now saying, how they need the devil, they make sure say, they allow the devil go.
They're not going to gutter.
They're not going to gutter, because you make sure say, the billion, steady, 1-to-1. If you see mistake left, I go for them. So likewise, the bill, do not go to show the proof, so then they say, this bill, I don't count, low work and so. So I think now that no more.
Okay, thank you very much, Alusan. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yes, call ID live on air. Your name and where you call from?
This is I had a call from you.
You get the platform, sir.
Of the Speaker of the Parliament.
I not get you.
Okay, that rephrase. When bill gets into Parliament, when they send a bill to Parliament, go to the Speaker in role for bring the bill up for debate.
Yes.
Okay, so what do the president get for doing that? People go with conspiracy theories, say the president might not want this thing to go through. When the bill don't go to Parliament, now the Speaker's job to make sure that bill goes up for debate. If the Speaker will not put that bill up for debate, that bill will not be debated. So I don't see what they talk about the president or then get other nefarious and action. That's why they don't want the bill to be debated. The probability is that the parliamentarians they don't want the bill to be debated because they don't want people investigative journalists them or well-meaning citizens to question them. But the president has nothing to do with that. Once the bill don't go to Parliament, now the Speaker has responsibility for bringing that bill up for debate. If it not can go up for debate, the bill will not be debated. And if it lapses, obviously, then go for talk about like the guy, Leone says. So that's the way I see it. So all this talk about the minister, the issue is with the Speaker of the House. If he don't put that bill up for debate, then we'll debate the bill, then go to a vote, either in favor of vote, either against, and then vote.
So you think, say, the president, where every speech where they make, they talk about how he want to do this thing, the president not can even ask, say, how far they don't go with this particular bill?
These are two separate entities.
Yes, but
everybody's supposed to be in job. I don't see a reason why they don't wait for the president to go ask them how the bill will go.
No, yes, they're not wait for. I'm not saying them for wait for the president. I'm just saying now because that's something where now you flagship where you say you did do, you don't send and go. You see they not still do nothing. I think you're supposed to ask questions. Say waiting they go on with what you are sent to owner.
Well, yeah, theoretically you can say that, but I don't think once you don't sign the bill, the parliament, that one they don't come on and it's up to the speaker for bringing the bill up for debate, that's where the disconnect is, because if they work together as a team, there's no need for him to go and ask, hey, what's going on with this bill?
The thing here is, now because even when the president go United Nations, whenever the president take platform, he's talking about it. So if not just any ordinary thing, you go say yes, where the president don't sign, I don't left to them, now waiting they want to do. But since that's something where the president, they talk about, even this last thing within the parliament, he still talk about them. If they talk about something, I think if say from November, I don't go do something, it's just right for just ask questions, say, what is going on?
Yes, it get right to ask what is going on, but on the other hand, is the people that supposed to put the bill up for debate, and they affect them also because they want to keep their skeleton in their closet. So if they don't put them up for debate, the person will be frustrated, but there's nothing you can do about it. That's not when you side, unless if you want to use an executive order, which if it's possible for him to use, sometimes it might be challenged in court. But the Speaker of the House, he has that responsibility when the bill goes up to Parliament to put the bill up for debate. That's his job. That's his job. That's what he's supposed to do. If he doesn't do that, that bill is not going to be debated. I don't care what the president say, na UN or whatever he says. The speaker, the bill don't go on table. Now his job now for do his own job or her job, whoever the speaker is. But if they don't do their job, there's nothing the president can do. So what they do is they just play around, it lapse. When they kick them out, they will come back again and spend some more money and do the same thing. Because they need to care for their own interest too. Because see the journalists, they go after them. They don't want that. They care for more reports. That's what they're doing. All right, man, thanks.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, call ID live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, AAA. My name Abdullah from Melbourne, Australia.
Yes, Abdullah, you get a platform.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So I'll go back to Kenema. I say, because now they may come out, actually, I know how people they behave. What I don't see how people that are Kenema. Doesn't matter, you take somebody from heaven, you go to Kenema for talk to them. But once that person who say they heart, they not today come out. Who say their leg not today come out, they're not going to listen. Now they affect who in Kenema. So the only best thing I see, possibly for go there, like we brought away our chief minister, because he be done there recently, and one time I be there, they make a lot of promises, roads and clock towers, even though none of these projects not begin. But I think say if you go there back, you tell the people there for say this na sickness where they kill we, na sickness where they finish with community, they finish with family. So may they take us serious. I think these people go take us serious, but if not to that, doesn't matter who side other person come out, whether not the right person go and they not go listen. So now the only thing that they make a photo. But regarding the bill, now the president, now he need the blame, now he get the responsibility, because during the campaign, he talk, he say by all in your power, he go try, may they repeat that bill, and then he go now in United Nations, not to one time, not to two times, he don't talk this. So he don't talk on many times. He don't talk on Parliament, not to one time, not to two times. And then the majority inside the Parliament, then the majority. So it means the parliamentarian, the way they represent SLPP, now the Parliament, they don't like matter be in progress or the promises the way they make, they don't want to fulfill. Now me your question on that, because the president don't talk over and over for this particular issue. So why, if you go to Parliament from November to now, president have a responsibility to follow up. He said, look, this is my manifesto, and I don't promise the people of Sierra Leone Even these people, they don't want to do me, I go follow, I get for make sure say, it go ahead. But since they go put an appointment now, November 2019, past now where they hear this information they can. So me, your responsibility. I not had nobody responsible. Now the president, now in responsible, now in get the responsibility to make sure this bill go through. Now me, your point then now AAA.
Thank you very much, Abdullahi. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. Yes, caller, your name and who call from, please.
Yeah, Double J. Thank you very much. First of all, Ali. I asked for you to put up the number and you do that for me. I really appreciate that, Double J.
And at triple A.
Triple A, sorry.
Yes.
Triple A, sorry.
Yes, you get the platform. What's my contribution?
First of all, Triple A. Let God help we little people and I open. You know, one thing and there one start first Double A. Triple J. Triple A, listen. One thing where I try for say a country where the number of illiteracy, it dominates the number of illiterate. A problem. AAA, you understand? AAA, just listen, yeah? The problem where would they get first of all with people, they don't even understand waiting at the right now. If you go tell person the layman, say waiting at human libel law, waiting the person they understand. So they don't know, they're blind. So I don't know say we human rights or people and way forward. Help us synthesize the people of Sierra Leone. They even know first waiting at this. Because you see some laws then they where you get a lot of people who know waiting at the law, then go protest against the law. Because now one of these things where they make, they push go before. Because if we get laws them, where they stop the people them, where for make them know waiting them for no. When then they feel it for make them know the people they know because then they will criminalize them. You understand? A big problem. So now they let people know saying that this is not criminalized by law. So when then they continue for delay and force, right? I believe say people will come up against them, but not just few. We don't have fear where they protest against this thing, say criminal, where they call on our up to today. Now we will know. Now we just push them up. Now number one, then they want we know. Now they sometimes diaspora talk, but they God bless some of the diaspora where they talk saying for let people know what they know because a lot of people like most of you will be there that we don't even know. I don't even know my rights as a citizen. Now one thing, one big problem and when now I come to the main problem now, people if you go to parliament, when I will vote you for going to the parliament, people then now waiting the party determine you for doing at the parliament, now cover you. So waiting now we will send you to the parliament now. Waiting now we send you under your party. But when you go, you're more entitled for committed to the party more than we. Because there is a law that says if the parliamentarian go against right waiting in party say, then get the right for probably for fine you or suspect. I don't know because we see the last time with I don't know if in a Parano or I don't know that MP na Tower. Thank you. When Tower go against one, we see I go. We see him at the only come at the guy. See them for fine him. So waiting are we where you go for go talk for waiting we there for. You understand? We all don't see this. People we don't see laws that we're gonna parliament a day. One day they can't go to parliament. They pass the law. Why? Because the president gets so much interest on that law. Then they pass them. Because the president get that veto power for trigger the speaker. What's happened with this law we are saying? Because now it come on their own benefits. Now based on their own. That's why you say these people are not there to represent us. But themselves, selfish self. But now we send them there. We don't see that people, we don't see. Laws then go to parliament. Where they say they don't even make sense. 99 years deal, they don't pass that at parliament there. Simply because they all benefit from that law there. So what about this now? Where they say you can even make freedom of speech begin continue for it. Because the president get the power where you say anything for give executive order. With my executive order, then go deal with you. Just like we talk before you we are that person they don't so papa before come up for protest, they don't punish them. Then that particular law they against them. That way we send the parliament na power. When we send for na parliament, we send the MP na parliament. Where he reach there, they go supporting party. Therefore change that law there, the MP forget the absolute right for come against a party if a party wrong. We're not enough for them because we don't see in England. I want to one. Now make England parliament. They don't joke with that.
Anybody can oppose any bill. And even your party, we see now so many times when they vote this Brexit, people, how much do you see, right? Parties and they vote against their own. How much do we see that? Because they get a country at heart. Not only party they get at heart, they don't big past every political party. So we get forces alone first, not SLP, APC first. So when we begin getting clear, trust me, we begin see the changes we will begin happening. Then to begin sensitize people on based on it, not so everything you want to know constitutional way, but thing that won't know it matters. Not thing that wouldn't for the chocolate people and know which are the right and which they could do, which are this thing. But tell me, that man will do upline. If now need to sell in the market, if you go tell her about criminal libel law, what does she know? But she laugh you back because she doesn't know what you're talking about. So the people they need for know what thing and for know. Now let this country people they watch. Every picking know right. Right? Because they make a know because they get a small level of literacy. But with level of illiteracy to white people, you tell me, adults will not beat over 80%. Adults, so what people they know? So we don't know right. So now many people they continue for make when you're big fool when you're. Then the younger generation they come up again. You understand? How many of them did in school for land? You tell me, people, it's tough for you. So we really get to stand up towards them here. So if I contribute, that's not my own point, people. They don't change them to laws, then they. Now we're sending a parliament to represent me, despite now that the party you're gonna we vote you. 2, this criminal libel law, president now him no let them push them because they all the benefits from including parliamentarians when they look at it and not see them because they all will come at them. Journalism will come at them because there are things that journalists knows that they are scared to publish simply because if they do, they'll get themselves into serious problem. So this is what we are facing. This is what's going on. So we really need for faith. The human rights, I call them activists, I don't know. How come they're still wasting time? No push now, waiting to be lady. You know, no push the thing. Because both presidents refuse for push them. We push them. We go past them, now put them, and now we president work for, not to himself. But I see all we don't know. Because we don't take absolute try to vet around one person. I double people, you only you say, when you take power, you give one person. Trust me, you're going to get misuse of power. Now make you find out, say, even America is happening there now. Trump can pass for person can stand up against them. But England is impossible. Because you know why? They don't take one grade, they don't take one person and go center every veteran, you know? Yeah, any rubbish they can't look at the parliament first before we approve them. But now the other thing, and it's like you can't go to parliament because the president get the absolute power. Yeah, we make that bill pass. We don't see all that thing in this, so we really need to look into. And I believe the salon, most of we laws, they understand it. They look at England when they bill them, but they look the one who benefits them, then they shield them for themselves. Now that's what they see. So we really need to stand up people. If we don't stand up, the alone a big problem. Now that's my own contribution. Thank you very much for the platform for giving the opportunity. We'll continue for talk, whether they listen to we or not. Diaspora, any talk, we important because they tell you for free. If it's alone a push today, the amount of people, the amount of money with diaspora is send. Now we didn't move that country the economy, so they get to listen to we, and when they don't listen to what they can now, they stand up against them. Now this corona really don't. There's so many things for stand up against this government. Okay, now that's my main contribution.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who the call from, please.
Yeah, Tripoli. Mina Hassan, the call from London.
You get the platform, Hassan. What's in your contribution?
Thank you very much. The contribution towards this repeal of libel, me to my own idea, I blame the Minister of Information, then the President. On the count that the Speaker of Parliament na SLPP, the leader of business na SLPP, and they really know what in na the meaning if they lift this libel. So the problem they come out say, you understand, the waiting that they do where they don't want for let the journalists them, they write about them, because if they write, team way they know say that they do, even if not then they can grab them, they put them up and for no reason. Because we see that will happen with Salute Tijajalo, you know, between him and the chief minister. The guy just asked a question, basic question. Look the way they treat the guy. Grab the guy, put the guy in a Pademba wood, do everything. Now, in fact, which they don't do self because of that, I believe they need to give that guy the platform again anymore. Because I don't know whether if they don't revoke a license or whatever. Because you may listen to them guy and again. And that guy and the way now the kind people in way they need to afraid for talk waiting at the thing. Understand? So waiting me they talk, but it's like that. If the information minister, because I listened this morning, na AYV, they deny say you know, but waiting happen. And just see no more, just like people in say on social media. Are you telling me, you information minister, whatever thing they pass to the parliament say we know him, he no go know. Understand? Coming to the president, you understand? Where did they say the president don't push on a parliament? Yeah, you don't push on a parliament. Yeah, but we not say if that's where it campaign, where it really campaign on. Understand? And you know, say na part of a which I would call. You understand? Eh? A part of a manifesto, just like where it push for this free education. I believe say intercessors is able to do them. He able to do them. He able to go. He able to pray. Well, we all know African Parliament. So what you would tell me say the president no say if you don't push on the parliament, he left and give them. Understand? If you may do any follow up, they will listen and to because in the head of the parliament, because intercept a member of parliament. You see? The speaker they listen to him. Before I say the MPs them or a ministers them. So if the information minister they come, they say people they say, you don't know about this, you don't know about that, you just why are you killing me? Then guy and they just stupid people in that country there. Therefore say people they don't know what they do. You understand? They stupid Sierra Leone and they like for say the average Sierra Leone they not able to read or write. Then they put them there. You see, now they put them there. But I really blame the parliament because I don't know what the parliament they do. Therefore, just scrap that parliament there because I listen to one caller where he talks. It's like now they just sit on there like a kindergarten, which is fair enough now too. Look like this part of the world where you be member of parliament, you know they for go sit down. But we not blame them at the ground envelope where all they get. You see? Because the opposition know like the ruling party. You see? So thank you very much for the platform you give me. I appreciate it. Yeah? You do good job, man. Thank you very much. Let God continue to inspire you, man. Yeah?
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
Man. Thank you. Cheers, man.
All right. Scholar, you want to take part in the program?
Yeah, I want to just say one. I just want one. I was in 30 seconds.
Go ahead.
What's up, what? Huh?
Go ahead. Your name and who side you call from?
Not Tripoli, talk?
Yes, you did live on air.
Okay, I mean, Sule from London.
What's in your contribution, sir?
Yes, you know, talking about this bill where they say the president don't pass the parliament. When the one day waiting the pass, when a self-interest, when they benefit the people, is quickly accepted. But what about the one way to benefit the people, the nation? Why need it? Like I say, let God just help this country, man. God no more. Because anything where they benefit individual is quickly done. But the one way for benefit the nation, it go take ages. Then just lay and day. Yeah. I mean observation.
All right. Thank you very much, Kola.
I just want to sleep. Tired.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I blame all the people who were involved in this particular bill. Everybody. I start from the president of Sierra Leone. The president of Sierra Leone, from the time where the campaign, he don't talk say we income. He don't promise the journalists them we income. The criminal libel law, he dey pull am. The president don't come, he don't do 2 years. Now don't with the go so. Yes, for make not say he don't do 2 years, he not do anything. He do what he get for do, then can go na parliament. Then from there, November 14, nothing happened. Nothing absolutely happened. So when the president go United Nations, when the president, any platform we take, they talk, say this thing as until we meet from 1965 when I in the pool. So if you don't start the work, you know go carry the work to the end. Where somebody go say, well, I need for wait force. My dear, now so we left with for that past administration, say nothing happened. 10 to 11 years. Nothing happened. Imagine this one where, you know, the Joseph way he been get. Now, he go tell like for say, oh, now because he don't get question mark now. Now he don't get question mark. Even when the president be the talk, it's like it was a genuine cause where he really want for repeal him. But because of waiting happen so, he don't even get question mark. The percentage where he been get at that first one, if he been go through say everything by now, we don't talk say it has been overturned, it has been repealed. And where he get for Apple now, he not get for get that strong percentage there again. Because people go one thing say, and because we talk, it not be even planned for the one, it be just a make and so. So he really don't hamburger. So if you know say now when they go come back, it can't affect you, then why you not continue? Why? People in the talk say, oh, now because the president, now because, my dear, when the president be say in the past state of emergency for rape, when the other political party then team up in parliament, we not see how he end up. He not pass. Because waiting do, the president be want the one day for team up so that he go back the first lady in your program in the hands of our girls. It not happen when the other political party them want team up against her. It not happen in parliament. You want to tell me say the president not be do nothing to that one day for make it happen? Because it was the first lady's project. So the one and they want to say that state of emergency day, even though not for rape, but what's the word state of emergency day, now this, now that, now this, then self day, but they need for this and that. Then go back and forth, it not pass. But when they cancel this, now that they say, oh, my dear, whatever you can say, oh, na interference, not to interference, na this, not to that, but as long as na something where it be don't put in manifesto, as long as na something where it be they go and talk all side they go, any kind way possible, it go make a pass na parliament. What it make me say follow up? Because the Minister of Information self say no. So if the Minister of Information don't know, that me say, well, what else do you expect? What else? Let we come out to the president, who don't get on, who come to the parliament, because now from there, then come with an parliament. No, not to the parliament, no, go to the Minister of Information. Now in carry and go. After I carry and go, if I ready for play audio clip after audio clip, interviews after interviews, where the minister they talk about the talk and do. They talk and do. You don't can go, you don't table and president be anything we talk, they do anything we if president be anything we talk, they do why the bill take from November and this is what? June. Why make they don't go and do? Why? If you now be the person where they go and grant interviews after interviews, interviews after interviews, if not you. So why you say them pull and those if you don't even know? But again, you tell me say you be the work with partners them. So the partners they will be the work with. They no be catch nobody say pa nothing there. You don't overlap or for trial or do something or they pull and do. You not be no nothing. You not be no. This now based on all waiting we play now. Now based on that. Then we left him. Now we reach na parliament. Parliament. Let's say now, the SLPP, even if not by one, not by two, but now they get the majority. Now they get the Speaker of the House. Waiting na President Bill in heartbeat, na President Bill in idea, anything President Bill the champion, we know say, now they say the champion. So what happened to this? What happened to this? For make it did even the SSF way did they no say the bill did waiting make they no remind themselves say that probably don't send that bill kaya. Like I said, the president just the other day be there in parliament. He talk about this same bill. Then be still enactable clap, then enactable clap. Not knowing to say, they no say he don't pass them. It don't overlap, then get for to go and do, then why wanna be the inactable clap? Why? So now wanna be the deceive that thing. Wanna be the deceive the president or wanna be the deceive with the people? Because those are the questions we want to know from them. Now the question they want and they. The problem with this criminal libel law, where it can act for commot, because everybody where they in power, everybody where they in authority, he gets advantage where they used to have. So we don't gladly, the president of Sierra Leone, don't say that advantage the way other president and don't use, and they give them up. But the way they now like we person give you cow. He give you the hope, but he still hold the cow. Mind this. And the thing where go really disheartening, now for no say, all the process they then can go to, they can get expense where they call. All the process. So for say, that first process they don't go through them, they don't spend how much they don't spend. How much will they don't spend? They don't spend them. Then now they get for can do them back. They have to spend again taxpayers' money. It makes sense. It makes sense where that one way we don't go, una sure say una get them right, everybody playing part, and that was it. Now I come to SLAJ. Say SLAJ safe, and they blame them. Because waiting do, yes, not only no more the benefits, like how Nazwala, when at the SLAJ presidency, so then they say, oh, now the SLAJ no more, but the people of Sierra Leone, okay, fine. Yes, we all the benefits from them. But una self, we the journalists and the benefits more. Right? So if una self did it, I believe say, una get to na parliamentary reporters them, una get linked in a parliament, then one day the way they go, they win na members of SLAJ. Then suppose when one-on-one, but then they make tete-a-tete in parliament. Then for the axe. Then for the axe. Then definitely for the axe. And then for they can report on the back saying, say this criminal libel law, it look like say, oh, they can axe no more, the thing, the waiting, una self, una get una paper, una get una voice. Una for they remind them, every day remind them. But una say, una they wait for the Minister of Information so that he go doing work. My dear, all them people in there, this bill or this act cover them. It cover them. So because it cover them, then they use them to their own advantage. And that advantage there is not correct. It's not correct at all. Make a count, Tony, make a lock for me. Yes, Tony, waiting Nayon towards this.
Yeah, couple, family. Yes, Abraham. Many beautiful points have been said by every contributors. You know, it's just a matter of priority. I feel say the government not see Alex say they in their favor. Because everything we always done they in their favor, not when they put priority plan. You see then they push them, say it hits, say them pass them. You understand? So I feel say they look at like say it get for affect them because basically it give powers to the media people them for rights, even though there is a clause wherein you get for rights something where you know say you get evidence or proof against, you understand? But they look at like say even all the politicians, I'm not just blaming the SLPP member of parliament, I blame the all within a parliament, I blame the C4C, I blame the APC, I blame the NGCs and the SLPP member of parliament. You know, many a times this not a thing when a nice starts. You know, I mean, I just want to draw attention to the toll gate. That toll we get to. You remember, say, we did salon with the people that would, they don't even complete it. They're not even, you understand? The first thing with them, you understand? People don't not begin pay. And then go to the parliament, quick, then pass them. Outside it happen. We are in pay for toll road, you know, complete. They're not even do 20% of the road yet. People do not begin commit their money. And these are the same member of parliament because they receive whatever they get for receive, then pass them to parliament. These have been the trend. Anything we not in their favor, brah. Nothing where they can just see that because how come this thing has been there from 2019 in November? Before even Corona, brah. Before even Corona, this thing they lie dormant. They're not saying like say important. The only thing that is much more important to them, now any to for deal with their salary, or we get for deal with their allowances, we get for deal with whatever bonus or whatever thing where they will say they go benefit from. Now you can see that urge, that majiji. You understand? That tells you how politicians then they think. You understand? Me not go surprised. The past administration, they say they can and go repeal. Say, Ibike go. Now the same go slow we don't see. Because basically they try at some point. Then table them, then talk, then this, then that. But there was no push. You understand? You know, the government, the president for members say these are some of the things that we campaign on. One, when education, you're going to go repeal the libel laws and whatever, and the journalists themselves, glad we see so much news around it, and you know everybody was happy. They say, oh, at long last this thing has been tabled and we can't get with freedom now. At the end of the day, I mean, surprised why they listened yesterday, 98.1, the honorable to talk, say, oh well, unfortunately they didn't go get for bring and come back. So that tells you why we did assassination, because things then we didn't know say that the important things then waiting for address. They know the torture. You remember I said at one point I'm the table the labor law of 1971. Those laws they are very, very archaic. Don't they know that book for a very long time. You never see member of parliament KKY can ask on that question. He said then go look up, look up. You understand? Other people in Canada have even this current Minister of Information, they told the president can have had I asked the same question. They say, oh, we go look up, It's not important to them because they already have their own set salaries and whatever. We make them laws, then they within at the book. There's so much all that it affects people. Then they make you see rampant corruptions. You see people get for thief, people get for embezzle. Because the level of 1974 that they use now, all the laws they want in the bra. We're not cater for local staff. You understand? So I'm not surprised to let something go to parliament. At the end of the day, then send them back, come out. Then you ask the question when you program the start. You say, whether them for send for go give information Kenema for talk to the people and tell them say Ebola is real. I mean Corona is real. As you said, the Minister of Information, now they Ibon, now Kenema Ibon, he teach them back. I mean a teacher, na Islamic school or whatever they. You understand? So these are the people that just for to call you back, tell you say anything out to their interest. They know they put preference panel. If you people them, and they listen in South Africa at the press conference where they do on this corona thing, and they listen to Nigeria, even to today, they listen to Nigeria at the press conference. One thing we cut across the board, these two countries, when people away populated country, you know what's in the two cut across? Education. Education about corona. Education. Several times I talk and say this thing should have been a fight, involve the local authorities, involve all honorable constituencies, all people that were a concern, go to the region, let them communicate and tell people and say this thing is real. This thing not to politics, this thing not to say for its money pan. You understand? Give them the incentive, give them the tool, give them the power, let them go and disseminate them. Until and unless they get them people that are the four corners of Sierra Leone, the honorable, the chiefs, the councillors, and these take ownership in the sensitization that this thing is real. You understand? We not go see aid or tail on this fight because what you make some other people that they feel say. I talked to somebody this afternoon where I put mask and they drive. And I say, now see what's this to say, say salon and I go bring no more say make two together. And this was why they talk to the worker and still not even the mask. So they see say that's they are so weak in affecting these things. They're not even sincere. You understand? They're not even, they see that kind, how you go say, support, that solidarity, that thing where you go say, everybody involved, this is a fight, everybody just independent. On Monday night, little corner, they do what you want for, go get a phones, go to a place and this and that. It should be a national fight. This is not even good for being APC, SLPP, or NGC or C4C. It's a national thing. All opposition parties, if you're not in a parliament, but at least when election come, you can't campaign, you can't make pressure. This is the time we need to see all of them, they up, take the responsibility, say, go to the four corner, because you will see that just now, when 2023 come, or 2022, they all go, you will see they all resurrect, begin campaign, begin open offices now across the country, because they all want package, election package. This is not the opportune time for these people. You understand? So it gives you, to make you begin to ask yourself, say, are we really serious in the fight? When you look how other countries that they target them, how they're very, very sincere. There should not be only one press conference time, the whole press conference and select numbers. When you look some of them countries, how they say when they do their press conference, Abraham, even you get the opportunity for make 4-5 calls a day. Once you get information, like people don't ask you so, where important points then come up, you ask them questions, then they go answer you. Even if not, following say everybody is involved. It's not get for me say, now then no more, few questions, no, we don't foresee they come back by 2 o'clock or they come back. No. People then get ideas. You have people that we didn't have some corners. You understand? Involve more of the medical people then. The medical people don't just take the back seats and they watch things like a military fight. And we're not to say forbid. These are the people who getting know-how. These are not them field. You go up, you go take military people and go put them on top like I say, weapon of mass destruction, way na bomb or this or that, and then they go for go diffused. This is medical people that therefore take the lead. But again, why we don't know how to make them take the lead? Because package day, money day, who gets involved, they're at stake. Huge cash there at stake. And when you watch, one more thing, tell you still don't use spend the money, they ask some certain people don't spend this money. But most of them, they get their allowance. Then they can't have TV for Kanu press conference. Look at the lot of people that they appoint. All now they don't appoint them for nothing. They get something. Then the real medical people doing the fights, sacrificing their time, will get for do the job, for making the other people, then they get job. Because if these people, when on the primary focus, if they do not do their jobs, all this alagba, the way they appoint to be, they don't get a job. They don't have a job. So the preference go for be the people that waiting at the forefront, the data miners, the one that way they get the information, where they bring the information come. We go for go do the test. We go for go trace. This not then the focus, then are the focal points. Now then the preference for day. So until you're not able to satisfy them, you're going to see a lot of lapses. You're going to see a lot of issues. Thanks so much, Abraham. I really Really, my brother. Let God help we all, brah. Let God give people the wisdom and understanding for Salon. But a lot of challenges then, brah. A lot of challenges. Then the way you go wonder, say we get the ideas. Even some of we where they make contributions, so they go that position, and they some of these guys where they so they will be so where they make mistakes, so big blunders. They were in the diaspora. The system they corrupt them. That's not going to take, brother. Have a nice night, man.
You
wish
too.
everybody
Thank you,
good luck wherever we do. Lord, pray for Papa God. Lord, see at least says Dr. Diallo can say hashtag logo better. That's all they pray for. We support them. But as it is now, easy.
Thank you very much, Tony. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
We hope for the best. And we hope say we go hear better thing the next time we then can go to Parliament. And the one they will for ask question, go ask question till the day then tell we say it has been repealed. But for this one way, they say, Leone no worry no more, you go repeal. How for do? Leone no worry. Let's not be the statement, Say I make a Badin Bridge not done it 30 days. Say I am a salon. Well, now that matter they will talk so 30 days. We'll go there back tomorrow. Again, we hope for the best for Sierra Leone. Tomorrow we get a special guest where we can talk about fighting coronavirus in Salon. One of the doctors in Salon, and we come with tomorrow, make we hear from their own angle how we can able to beat COVID-19 in Salon. Keep it locked. Always to Sarah Network Radio. You know how we do. But they are back tomorrow. Till we meet again. Tripoli say, ta-ta.